Hello guys, welcome to Forex Warlock. Today's topic, as you can see, it's blank, but I'm going to create a topic for you guys, which is Fib Retracement. So on today's topic, we're going to be talking about Fib Retracement. So before we go further, let me show you what I mean when I say Fib. So Fib is something like this, right? It's a tool that we use that represents support and resistance for us, right? So where do we find that tool? We just go in our tools, 1, 2, 3, the third one, you will find a Fib retracement, right? So after that, and also you will find that mine, it is adjusted, which has TP1, TP2, TP3, right? So where I will take my TPs most of the time if I enter price. So as you already know, how to identify an uptrend and a downtrend. So what you must know is that in an uptrend, we're having higher highs, higher lows, right? Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher lows, right? In an uptrend, that's what we have. So what about in a downtrend? In a downtrend, we know we have lower lows. We have a low and lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So price is actually giving us what? Swing highs and swing lows, right? And then you want to place a trade, right? And then you know, in an uptrend, you need to place a trade where when price is actually retracing, right? So that's where the Fib enters into your trading style, right? Let's say like now you having an impulsive move, right? From 0 to 100, you place your Fib, right? In that impulsive move, you want to place trades, right? So the first level you need to look at is a 38.2, right? Which is the first support. Since we are going up, which is the first support we need to look at. The second support that we need to look at is the 50, and the third support, which is the 61, and the fourth support, which is the 78, and the last support, which is an equal support to where price move, which is 100, right? Like a square support, whereby like this, the movement is equal, right? So now, how do we use this tool to trade? So when we're using this tool, what we need to know is that whenever we're using this tool, we need to let price tap into our level so that all these tools, all of them can be valid. So if one is tapped, all of them are valid. We only need one tap, and then all of them are valid, right? What do I mean? I mean that whenever price enters into our 38.2, we know there's a high chance that it can tap into our 50, high chance also that it can tap into our 61, high chance that it can tap into our 78. So all of these are now valid for us to say, okay, we're going to look forward, we're going to look for opportunities to trade price, right? So looking for opportunities to trade price, and then whenever price taps into our level, what we do is we go 2 time frames or 1 time frame below the time frame that we just tapped, we just drawn the Fib, so that we can get an early entry before the push back to our first TP, which is this one, or second TP or third TP, right? Before it gives us what we call a completion, which is an impulsive move, correction, and impulsive move. So now these are the levels that we use, right? So now let's just go to our chart and see how we can actually get entries using a Fib retracement, right? Currently we are on a monthly time frame, so let's go there. Let's do that. So as you can see right now, I'm just replaying what market has done, but explaining to you what market can actually do, right? So now, as you can see, I will say that this is my impulsive move going down, right? My impulsive move going down. I will take my Fib from up here to down here, right? And say, this is my low, this is my high, right? So now I need a place where I could enter price. What did I say? I just told you that I will wait for price to tap inside one level, to tap inside one resistance. Now it turns into a resistance, not a support anymore. One resistant, right? Which is resistant 1, resistant 2, resistant 3, resistant 4, resistant 5. I have 5 resistance that I have. So I just want price to tap into one of them. And then I just go 2 or 3 time frames, 1 or 2 or 3 time frames below the time frame that I just drawn, because I'm trading monthly. So I need to get opportunities maybe from a weekly, daily, or a 4-hour, right? So that I can get the better risk and reward, right? Which is like, I'm going to show you how to mostly snipe your entries, getting the best opportunity, right? But it will require you to have what we call patience, right? So now price will never do you wrong. It will always play in a form like that you're going to be surprised. So now when I replay it, I want price to actually tap into my level, right? Let's just play it so that price can actually tap into our level. As you can see, price has tapped inside my level right here. Immediately when it taps, I just go to go one time frame firstly to see what is happening. So from here, I can see that price created a double bottom and then it's going up to my level. I know this is my 38. I know this is my 50. I know this is my 61, 78, and S0, a clear 0, right? So now to avoid those things of saying price has bounced here, I'm expecting price to come here because there are what taps around here, right? Taps around here, right? To avoid that, we also use what we call a Fib, right? Because now this is an impulsive move that is huge, which was like created like this is a huge impulsive move, right? So when I go time frame lower, what I need is a confirmation, right? How do I confirm? I confirm with reversal patterns like double tops, head and shoulder, so many more, right? So the channel, flag, or anything that it can give me so that I can do what I can place my trade, right? So as you can see, price came back to where it turned before, right? So it hasn't given me any. So right here, what I need is, since I have a high here, I'm expecting price to come back. It has already tapped my level. So all I need is to wait. I don't care if it goes even further. All I need, as long as it has tapped my level, it has confirmed that I have to wait for it to give me what I want. So patience, right? So with this, price moves, and then price taps, and then price moves, right? And then as you can see, price has actually created a high, which is not a pattern yet. For me, it's not a pattern because now, as you can see, it hasn't actually done anything, right? So it has broken the high, right? So it's not confirming a double top rule that I have. So now let's see what it does. It comes back, pushes down, comes back, pushes down, and then it taps my level, right? Exactly at that level. And then what does it do? It gives me an engulfing candlestick, right? Or if you know candlestick patterns, it gives me a candlestick pattern, and then I place my trade. Firstly, it gave me a what? It gave me a pattern, and then it gave me a candlestick pattern for my entry, right? So where do I want to take it? I will take it to TP1. After TP1, I will hold my trade to TP2. So now, after that, even if it goes up, which means it hasn't met my rules, but now I know that from a higher time frame that price is actually doing what? Price is actually going down, right? So it is just a retracement, this one. So in that retracement, I will look for reversal patterns, right? Continuation patterns that are going to continue the market to go down, not reverse the market. So as you can see, just hold it patiently. It plays around, plays around, plays around, comes back again, right? And it gives me another entry, which is like, if you miss that one, gives you another entry engulfing candle. So another entry, which was that. And then now price starts to do what? Price starts to play around, and then finally drops to where it's supposed to go, right? As you can see, finally drops. So what made price to drop is because you're not trading a weekly. I'm not trading this weekly candlestick. No, I'm trading what I see, which is a monthly. I did my fib on my monthly time frame. Most of traders, what they lack is that you place your instrument, but you want to trade a lower time frame, right? Take that lower time frame as your guidance, not as something that you're going to say, okay, fine, this is the lower time frame. I see a head and shoulder or an inverse head and shoulder, while as price has already tapped into you, has already signaled you that you need to look for some reversal patterns, right? So each and every tap means that a reversal pattern. And then what I just showed you is what? Squeezing around your analysis, right? Took it from monthly, then weekly, squeezing around your analysis, which confirms that after that, what it really needs to do is you're getting sniper entries. As you can see that I'm close to the bodies. We just got our entry there, which confirms like that is our entry above the week, almost to the weeks. So it was a perfect trade to enter, which confirmed that it went about almost 2,413 pips, which is good, right? Which required what? Patience. How many weeks did it? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 weeks, right? Almost 3 months, in like 3 to 4 months holding that trade, but knowing where price is going. Remember, Forex is not a get rich quick scheme or something. It's something that requires you to have patience. You're going to be asking yourself, how are these people able to hold for weeks? How are, like, if you analyze up there, then it's easy for you to hold. And like analyzing on 1 minute, this move can be done in minutes. This move can be done in hours if you're analyzing on hours. But if hours can give you this move, why not weekly give you this move? Why not monthly give you these moves? So you need to ask yourself, what kind of a trader you're going to be. So now I prefer that you become a swing trader, not a scalper, because scalping is fast, but swinging, it's entering and being patient, enjoying your money, right? So now the next trade that we're going to be looking at is we just won this one. As you can see, I was just showing you some example of back testing. So now I'm just going to eliminate them and then come back again. Right, come back again with some of okay guys, we're back again, and then now you'll be looking at it. We are still on the same chart. I just wanted to move candles a bit or faster for me. So now look at this. Now we're taking this as our impulsive move, right? And then we're taking it and then we're trading it. Remember, we're still on the monthly, right? So now what is it that we need? Since we tapped inside our levels, right? We tapped inside our levels. We go to lower time frame, right? We go into lower time frame, which is that, right? And then now, since we tapped into our levels, you will find that also these are these levels that we just tapped into. They must provide us with something, which requires what? Patience. Remember, you're trading monthly, you're not trading weekly, right? You're not trading daily. No, you're not trading 4 hours. You just go there to give you an early reversal pattern so that you can be able to swing trade that trade, and then you helping yourself to enterprise and then be in a little bit of a red or red numbers, which is a bit of a loss, right? And a quicker, so that you can get quicker, so that you can get quick into profit, right? That's why you actually doing that. That's why you actually putting your trades on lower time frame, but aiming for a higher time frame target, right? So right now, using this tool as a Fib, like while using this tool, let's see what is actually happening. So as you can see, price right here, it's playing around, So if we squeeze around a lower time frame, we will get an early pattern around here. But I like to make my example on 1 or 2 time frames. So if I go to my daily, right? If I go to my daily, right? Okay, sorry about that, which was a network problem. I think now it's fine. Yeah. So if we go to our lower time frame, can you see now there's no pattern for me that I can say there is, so that I can place trades, right? So I'll go back to my weekly, right? Confirming with that. And then what happens? Price still moves. Some will say since price is here, price is actually that one. Price is actually left us behind. And then you're gonna try and squeeze your trades. No, don't do that. That is why trading, to have patience. Forex is patience. You have patience, everything will just play around the way it wants to play. Remember, you're following what price is doing. You're not saying it left me. It will never leave you behind, right? So right here, it plays around, it goes, right? And goes back up. Right here, right here. That is when your pattern started, right? As you can see. Remember, we are in a weekly time frame. Forget about whatever that is going to happen. Right here, it is a confirmed entry for you. Why am I saying that? Right here at this candle. Stop loss just right above here. And then TP1, it's here. And then TP2, it's there. So as you can see that price over here has created a pattern for you, which is like a shoulder, right? And then a head, and then a shoulder again, and then like that. So a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder, a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder that has confirmed with what? With a double top on it, right? So that is why at the end of the day, price will do what? will just swim to where it wants to go. And also after that, it will be an entry for your monthly, just like that, right? So let's do the last example and give it, you go give it a try and you back test and see how you can use this information with your trading style, right? If you used to trade Fibonacci, but you didn't understand how it works, so this is how it works. Each and everything, it works like this in the Forex market. You place your analysis on a certain whatever, you just go low to complete whatever that it wants to complete, right? So right here, let's just see, wait, yeah. So it pushed down, as you can see. Now, let's take this again as our low. Can you see it's lower, low, lower, low, lower, low, lower, high, lower, higher, low? You know, I'm not good with words or terms. So right here, it taps into my level. What do you think I must do? I must go down, man. I go down and see what price is doing, right? So far, so good, right? I go also further down to see if it's doing something, right, for me, right? So it plays something. It gave me what we call an entry just right above there or right above. It will never, most of the time, your analysis will like, it will hardly go up after you just analyzed, man. Because you can see that first it gave you a double top, which was supposed to be your entry right here. And this is your second entry, right? So after that, you just go down and leave it run. Let's just put it nicely. Yeah, let it run. Like it will run quickly, just like that. So I just back tested with you how to actually TP1, TP2 will be there. So I just back tested with you how to actually use what we call a Fibonacci. So please don't forget to subscribe and also tell your friends and family, and make sure that you take these lessons, the lessons that I gave you, put them into test, and also comment on whatever that you want me to talk about. I will just give you those secret weapons, how to use them. So yeah, just make sure that you like and subscribe. We're tired of watching things that are informations that are not quite good for our mental or our trading criteria. So with this information, I'm sure you are able to take step by step and learn them and back test them. So it's your boy Forex Warlock. Make sure that you like, make sure that you subscribe. Don't forget to tell friends and family. Thank you.